Well, the captains have met at midfield. The Bruins, Pulaski Academy, won the toss. They have elected to receive. They will be moving. We're on the home side here in Pulaski Academy. PA will be moving from our left to right. Leopards will be moving from our right to left. The Leopard defense is going to be put to task right out of the gate as Ron rejoins us. If you hear a bang in the background, we're right beside the door. It keeps banging. Ron just put up a little sign to
I didn't put the sign up. I put something in the door to slow it down. Here come the Leopards on the field, Mike. PA's coming out from the other end, and quite colorful tonight. We haven't mentioned it.
They're having a peek out.
With the race for the cure, I believe, is tomorrow in Little Rock, and so the PA football players are all wearing
pink socks. All the fans, kids out to support PA are wearing pink as well. And obviously a good cause there, and we support everyone who is going to be involved with tomorrow's festivities and outstanding cause as we look for a way to defeat cancer.
This may be a good sign, though. We went down to Ashdown 2 weeks ago tonight, and they were all black and changed everything, and that didn't work out for them. So, absolutely, we absolutely support the race for the cure, and having a little dose of that myself, it's something we need to take care of.
Hey, Ron, real quick, as Jesus Torres sets to kick off for the Leopards, got one question for you. What time is it?
It is showtime.
From Pulaski Academy, Jesus Torres set to kick for Malvern. Kick is away, going to be fielded at the 9-yard line. Take the reverse on the return at the, I'm hidden behind the pole.
Yeah, it's that 19-yard line, looks like.
Return up to about the 19, as Ron said.
We do have one big pole there in front of us, but other than that, nice facilities here in the press box here on the
very nice facilities.
Yeah, touch back there what PA does on their punts and their kickoffs. They run that reverse back, and sometimes they'll keep it and sometimes they won't.
Malvern defense is going to get put to the test right out of the gate. Quads left. One man split to the right for PA as the quarterback, Freddie Knighton, sets up in shotgun. He's back there by himself. Knighton takes a snap, swing pass, far side, completed the 20-yard line, gain over the 30 up to the 35. That'll be a first down for the Bruins.
Well, what the Bruins are doing on that, Mike, you say quads left, and they're flooding that, now they're flooding the right side.
Quads right now. It's the open side of the field. One man splits to the left as Knighton again sets up in shotgun. Takes a snap, going to run it right side. Now he throws, and it's a hook and liner. Back to Knighton. Knighton up over the 40-yard line of Malvern. That's another first down for PA. They hustle back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Knighton showing his ability to hit the pass, and then, like you say, a hook and ladder, and we had one man out there to cover two.
Now 2 men in the backfield along with Knighton.
First and 10, Bruins.
Twins right, split left. Knighton takes a snap, fakes the pitch. Now looking to throw. Underneath, pass complete at the 35, the 30-yard line, the 25, the 20, down to the 15, and finally tackle made down at the 11-yard line. So 3 plays and 3 first downs for PA.
Yeah, PA does an awful good job there blocking downfield, and golly, I think they caught the Leopards here just a little bit on the back feet, not expecting. I think they've shown some new wrinkles. We didn't see quads left or right.
Trips right now. 2 receivers to the left for Knighton. Takes a snap, gives to his running back. Tackle made up inside the 10-yard line down to about the 8-yard line. Bring up second down.
About a 2-yard gain of the play.
Call it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 6.
Yeah,
second and 6 rather, a 4-yard gain.
Things change a little bit on this offense now because you don't have as much field to work with.
Knighton takes a snap, takes the give, looking to throw. Rolls right, has some pressure. Up to the end zone, and he is going to be run. They're going to call him in. And that is a touchdown for the PA Bruins with 10:28 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that, quite honestly, the Bruins made that look too easy, Mike.
Well, they only faced even a 1 second down in the drive.
Yeah. This is what the coaches were talking about right now. You know, the Leopards are watching over there. It's a situation now where you get over that original speed, that original shell shock, come back, run your offense, and tie this thing up.
PA set up for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick's away. It's weak and no good. No good. And PA leads 6-0.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only time PA will ever kick it, maybe kick a ball on kickoff and maybe on an occasional PAT. So their kicking game is definitely their weakness. They don't punt, so it's something they don't work on.
Well, you got to get set. We didn't mention necessarily in the pregame, this team does not kick deep. They go for the onside kick every time.
So you look up there, you got the good hands, but you got Holman up there. You've got the returned senior, the backup. It's good to see him back out, Josh Williams, and then we got the good hands people deep also right behind them. So here comes an onside kick. We know that.
6-0 PA here in the first quarter. 10:28 to go. Now they're going to shift to the near side. Onside kick covered by Malvern at the PA 46-yard line. And the Leopards will have good field position to start here. And that's the risk you take with the onside kick.
Yeah, Holman does a good job. He's a tight end quarterback, good blocker, good kid, good football player. And didn't try to do anything special, just caught the ball and made sure the Leopards started in excellent field position here.
Warford set up in shotgun as Trish Wright split left. Jakari Dupree set up to his left. He gives to Dupree. Fake take that back as Warford on the keeper. He's going to be dropped back around the 50-yard line. They'll spot him at the 49, so a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, this is something that Coach Fogelman had talked about, this PA defense. They don't get much attention because the offense, but they got an excellent size penetrating front four, and they're a 3-man front now, and they'll throw lots of looks at you. There's a 4-man front.
I was incorrect on the spot. Ball back at the 50-yard line. Warford takes, gives to Dupree. Dupree up over the 50, up to the 45-yard line. They're going to spot him back at the 44, so that's back basically at the original line of scrimmage. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers split to either side. Dupree set up to Warford's left. Bruins showing blitz, but they back away. Warford looking to throw, now scrambles. Still looking to throw. And he is going to be dropped back at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that's one thing to quote, Houston years ago, when you get in a situation like that, throw it to grandma, and consequently, we take a big loss.
Puts the Leopards in a punting situation now, 4th down. 4th down to about 27. Holden Welch set to punt for the Leopards. He'll set up.
And they have nobody back to return the ball. It's all about blocking it.
Welch set up at the 28-yard line. Gets the punt away. Nice punt.
They just run off the field.
Going to bound around the 20. Takes a Leopard roll to the 15-yard line. And that's where PA will take over 1st and 10. They lead this one 6-0. 8:31 to go here in the first quarter.
As you watch this, at 4 o'clock on Channel 13 on Sudden Link tomorrow, when they punt, they sit. When Malvern punts, opposing, they will send nobody back. As soon as the ball's punted, they run over to the sidelines, and that's. Leopards on defense inside, trying to hold these PA inside the 10.
Knighton takes the snap, fakes the give, looking throw, left side. Far sideline, pass goes incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Leopards had awful nice coverage out there. The slow developing routes, but Knighton had plenty of time. It looks to me like the Leopards are sometimes going to drop rush 3, drop a defensive end back in coverage, and Scarborough's going to throw some defenses at these guys that hopefully they haven't seen.
2nd and 10. Knighton in shotgun. Takes a snap, rolling to his right, has some pressure, throws underneath, pass incomplete up at around the 26-yard line, brings up 3rd down. First 3rd down run that the Bruins have seen tonight.
Yeah, the Leopards have kind of adjusted to the speed of the ball game and everything, but not only that, big old number 50, Trey Broughton, was putting some heat on Knighton back there, and he never could get his feet set down and his shoulders squared around to throw the ball right.
Knighton again in shotgun, twins to either side. Takes a snap, looking to his right, throws underneath, pass complete up to the 24-yard. They're going to say incomplete now, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Bruins.
Nice hit there by the Leopards. As he got the ball, he's juggling it just a little bit and knocked the ball loose. So, yeah, here we go. This is the 4th down. They're going for 4th down from their own 14-yard line, and this is what they do.
4th and 10 for the Bruins. Knighton again in shotgun. Trips to either side. 3-man rush. Pass complete. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, they run that slant across the middle with a big tight end, big wide receiver, whatever they call it. That's Hunter Henry, and he's a kid that definitely a Division I prospect, only a junior. He's about 6'4", looks like he'll go probably 220, 225, and they just run him on a slant on that 4th down, and perfect throw, perfect catch.
1st and 10 for the Bruins at the 28-yard line. Give underneath, up the middle. Very little gain there as Leopards able to stop the run play.
Cody Adcock took the number 22 for PA, took the handoff, and like you say, it's kind of not unusual, but they're going to throw the ball, what, Mike, 65-70% of the time?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what second run play we've seen from them tonight. 2nd and 9 for the Bruins. Knighton working out a shotgun, pitch underneath. Couple of escape tackles there for Cody Adcock, but he gets over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Will bring up 3rd down and about 2 for the Bruins.
Trying to do a little bit of work on this slamming door behind us here, Mike.
Knighton again working out a shotgun. Quad's right. He rolls to the right. Throws. Underneath, pass complete at midfield. That'll be another 1st down for the Bruins. On reception was Kendall Bruce, and he gets the Bruins to midfield.
Yeah, he's the wideout, number 9, Kendall Bruce, a senior wideout that excellent hands, excellent routes, and it's got pretty good speed. And 1st and 10. If you just joined us, 6:50 left here in the 1st quarter. The Leopards trail 6-0.
Bruins again working out a shotgun. Quads left, split right. Knighton fakes, pump fakes, now throwing, far sideline, overshoots his man. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's one thing the Leopards have really got to be careful on. They bid on a stop and go, and Knighton just overthrew a wide open receiver on that one.
Again, the ball at midfield. 6:32 to go here in the 1st quarter. Leopards trailing 6-0. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for the Bruins. Knighton takes a snap. Pitch underneath. Big gain up over the 40, up to the 37-yard line.
Well, once again, they put the hands put the ball in the hands of Kendall Bruce. Comes in as a wide out. They run him in on an inside reverse, and he's a good-looking athlete.
1st and 10 for the Bruins. Ball at the 37. Knighton takes a snap, throws underneath. 39, over the 30, at the 20-yard line, and tackle made finally up around the 17.
Yeah, they're having all this. Knighton's really on tonight, and he's thrown one pass, a couple passes short, but other than that, when he's had a man wide open out there, he's hit him, hasn't he, Mike?
And, well, they've been so wide open to this point, it'd be hard to miss these guys.
Leopards are playing pretty soft on not wanting them to get behind them.
1st and 10 from the 17. Knighton looks to his right, throws towards the end zone. This one's going to go out of the end zone. And incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
Leopards have good coverage on their man-to-man coverage in that. And Knighton, I don't know whether he was throwing that ball away or just hoping for hope.
Wasn't far past the back of the end zone, but Knighton didn't see anything there. Adcock's going to set up to Knighton's left as he sets up, takes a snap, drops straight back, throwing towards the end zone again. This time he has a man, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown pass complete. And the Bruins lead 12-0. Pass that time caught by number 82.
Big junior Hunter Henry. So one of the kids that the big wide out, he's 6'4", looks like he's 6'3 and a half, 6'4". Big kid, big target, and got behind our safety there in the corner, and Knighton hit him in stride.
Bruins going to go for 2 here as Knighton sets up in shotgun. 2 receivers either side. Knighton going to keep it, rolls to his right, throws towards the end zone. It is incomplete, and it's going to remain a 12-0 lead. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Your plumbing problems too big for you to handle? Call Pure Flow Plumbing for all types of plumbing needs. Call us at 501-467-0095. We are open from 8 to 4:30. And we are available 24 hours for emergencies. Pure Flow Plumbing says, go Leopards!
Let me get this straight. My free checking is only free now if I use my debit card 28 times a month? I don't think so. Time to switch. Malvern National Bank has true free checking with mobile and online banking plus a free MasterCard debit card. I don't have to keep a minimum balance, no gimmicks. So I switched to Malvern National. Let's get serious. I'm not paying $7 a month for checking when I get it free at Malvern National. Malvern National Bank. Free checking, no gimmicks. That's what I want.
For 40 years, people have been coming to Western Sizzling for one thing, our flame-kissed steaks. Slow cooked, flame-kissed from the top and seared from the bottom to lock in the flavor. Topped off with our famous gold dust seasoning. It's what makes the difference. Flame-kissed, the definition of great steaks.
Gotta get to Western Sizzling. Yeah.
I like working at Sykes because I get to help people. Helping people is a big part of what I'm about, what I like to do.
I like working at Sykes because it's a good learning environment and everybody is just wonderful. They work with you, everybody's nice, it's just a good place to work.
We'll see you at Sykes.
Back at Pulaski Academy where the Bruins lead the Leopards 12-0. They set up for the onside kick again. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Leopards ready for the onside kick. That's the only option they have at this point. It is a short kick, fielded and covered at the 45-yard line. Justin James covers the ball for Malvern. And Ron, if he'd stayed on his feet, I'm not sure he doesn't score there.
Yeah, I think what the coaches have done really, I think the main thing, and from talking to Coach Fogelman, is to take care of the ball first. Get the ball in first. Make care because you've got PA kids all around you, and so Leopards. Go on offense again here, Mike.
Twins either side. Warford working out a shotgun as Dupree lined up behind it. Fakes the give. Now Warford going to be wrestled down in the backfield. as the Bruins did not go for the fake, and they're going to drop Warford for a big loss into Leopard territory.
Well, we missed an on-rushing linebacker. I mean, he came in untouched, and some of that defense that Coach Fogelman was talking about, you just don't need to get yourself 2nd and 20 on this team.
Ball spotted back at the 45 of Malvern. They need to get to the 45 of Pulaski Academy. Twins to either side again for Warford and the Leopards. Brings a man in motion. That's Dupree. Fakes to give. Going to keep. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. A late hit. 46. It's going to be a late hit against Pulaski Academy as Warford took a late shot. And that'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Yeah, and it was an obvious late hit. I think the young man, it wasn't with malice. I think there was a lot of Bruins around there, and he just wanted a piece of it and got in there a little bit late. Bruin fan don't like it, but it was obviously a late hit.
And that will be 15 yards, and once again should give the Leopards an automatic first down on the personal foul.
Waiting the referee to signal first down. And
he does. No, it's not an automatic first down, apparently.
Sam moves, that brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line of Pulaski Academy. Now we've got whistles before anyone even gets set, and now they should. The near side officials saying that should be a first down, and it should be.
On the personal foul.
The officials meet.
He's calling dead ball. The side judge calling a dead ball personal foul on the pylon. That's a nice call. That's a nice call.
Nonetheless, I guess it's going to leave the Leopards now. What they're calling it, third down. Give to Dupree, up the middle. Dupree hit at the line of scrimmage and drop soon thereafter. Bring up 4th down and about 3 for the Leopards. Ball at the 38 of Pulaski Academy.
Leopards need to get something going on offense, get a 1st and 10, get some things going, let that defense catch their breath.
Warford looking to throw, has some heat, fakes one throw. Now going to throw it away, and PA is going to take over on downs.
Good job there by Warford. There wasn't anything open. He couldn't find anything under a lot of pressure. Offensive line's going to have to give Austin a little bit more time to find his receiver because they're coming in on him pretty quick. And one thing about it, Coach Fogelman will make some adjustments and make some changes here in this offense.
Gives PA a 1st and 10 throw on 38-yard line. Leopards need something good to happen defensively as they trail on this one 12-0, 4:02 to go in the first quarter. Knighton sets up in shotgun. Brings a man in motion. Fakes to give. Now going to keep it. Rolls out to his right. Throws down the near sideline. Throws it away. He was under pressure there.
Trey Broughton was all over him, and along with the aforementioned we talked about in the coach's show, big old number first, Devin Kirk was out there with him, and those two guys on that left side, that left tackle, left defense, and got good speed, good size, and put some heat on him. And like I said,
2nd and 10 for the Bruins. Knighton again working out a shotgun. Twins to either side. Takes a snap, give underneath. Good tackle made for a loss there.
Just guess who was from a linebacker. Big old number 7 comes flying in, Justin James, and really stopped him right there at the line of scrimmage. Brings up a 3rd and...
it should be 11.
Yeah, I was going to say 3rd and 10. And now there's been some... We'll talk about the spots here in a minute.
Anyway, is at least 3rd and 10. Ball spotted at the 38. Knighton working out a shotgun. Rolls to his right. underneath, pass complete at midfield, be a first down for the Bruins.
Boy, they do an excellent job of clearing out the linebackers and running the safeties and the corners off, and then running a wide out under into that open zone. There's a wide open area in there, and that they're running everybody out of, and they're running the receiver in there to get it.
First and 10 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at the Malvern 44-yard line. 3:11 to go here in the first quarter. Leopards trail 12-0. Quads left, split right. Knighton ready for the snap. We got flags down. I'm going to say false start against the Bruins. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
You just joined this 7 o'clock ball game where 3 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Leopards trailing this one 12-0. Normally we have 7:30 ball games, so we'll probably have some people join us here in the next 5 or 6 minutes, Michael, and we'll be well into the second quarter by then, I'm sure.
Not a quickly paced ball game.
No, it's when you're going to throw the ball around as much as PA does, you're going to have a lot of clock stoppage.
Twins left, twins right for the Bruins. Knighton fakes throw underneath, now going to keep it. Across 45, the 40, the 30-yard line. He's got smooth sailing. Freddie Knighton shows his speed and goes 51 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's a situation where he fake left, fake right with a pass and turned the corners around the other way with the receivers, and then it was wide open up the middle. He just went up the middle. Once again, looks like PA is going to go for the 2-point conversion. The previous two they tried an extra point and a 2-point conversion, so they're going to try the 2-point conversion on this one.
Trish right, twins left. Knighton takes snap, rolling to his right, throws towards the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. So that makes the score 20-0. 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Banking with FB&T is always a touchdown.
Everybody wants to know, what is your favorite thing about Larry's Pizza in Malvern?
I don't know about you, but I like their fresh ingredients in their homemade pizzas.
Well, I like their all-you-can-eat buffets on Tuesday and Friday nights.
How many pepperonis are on one slice of pizza at Larry's?
About like 6 to 7.
Larry's Pizza in Malvern is open Tuesday through Sundays from 11 to 9 o'clock. Their buffets are on Tuesday and Friday nights at 5. We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We are going to have a look in Dr. Deefer's office. Here is his friendly staff. Oh look, it's a leopard!
I'm pulling for the Leopards. We're going to drill the opponents.
For all your dental needs, call Stephen Eifert, DDS at 501-337-9559. No person or animal was harmed in the making of this commercial.
Go Leopards!
He got a shotgun, has Dupree set up to his left. Takes a snap, looking to his right. Throw underneath and incomplete, and looking for Bryston Barnes. And Barnes can hold on and bring up 4th down for Malvern.
Well, I tell you what, number 2 for PA, Jeremy Brady. You don't time hitting a receiver any better than that. He got there, at the instant or just a half a second before the ball did, and he showed up with authority.
Leopard set up to punt. As Colton Welch comes out. Minute 20 to go here in the first quarter. Welch gets a good snap, gets the punt away. Bruins run off the field. Punt's going to take a Malvern roll down inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line. And that's where PA is going to take over 1st and 10. And they're going to say maybe Malvern hit that ball earlier, and it looked like they may have.
Yeah, it looked to me like they got it inside the 10 there somewhere, but nonetheless, they're going to call it what looks like about the 7-yard line, Mike.
That's where they'll spot it. Minute 8 to go here in the first quarter. Leopard's trailing 26-0. A minute 8 to go here in this first quarter. PA comes to the line. Knighton working again out of shotgun. As quads right, split left. Knighton looking, throw near side. Pass batted down by Devin Kirk.
Nice move there by Kirk. He's got that size and that athletic ability to knock that ball down. And
2nd and 10, Bruin.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bruins.
Leopards just need to keep getting some pressure on Knighton like that and get something good to happen for him.
Knighton awaits the snap, takes it. Fakes the throw, now going to give to his tailback. Will get up to about the 9-yard line.
Looked like number 5, Jack Snyder, had the ball then for PA, and wasn't much there blocking, and looked like Broughton was in on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Bruins.
If you're really thinking about it, every series is every 4-down territory for PA.
Pass complete, near side, good blocking. Is going to get the first down for the Bruins up around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they send 2 guys out and put a guy behind him and just throw it out there, and that's when you need a head hitter to come in there as a linebacker or safety and just absolutely crack that whole bunch up and give somebody a chance at the ball.
Along with number 20, Darian Hill. The ball is spotted.
1st and 10, less than 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Knighton again working out a shotgun, trips left. Takes a snap, looks to his left, fakes one throw, now rolling to his right. Throws underneath, pass incomplete at the 27. Will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bruins.
Yeah, they're just going to need to go ahead and put some pressure on Knighton. They're going to have to get a pad or 2 on him, too. Justin James let a good lick on the receiver right as the ball got there, and going to have to put a pad on these Bruins.
2nd and 10 as PA comes to the line. Twins to either side. One back in the backfield alongside Knighton. He takes a snap, looks to his left. Now looking to his right. Throws. Screen pass. Complete. 25, 30, 35. It's another first down for PA. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
Knighton did an awful good job there setting that screen up, setting it. But I'm going to tell you something, Mike. As much as we've talked about this defense, this is an outstanding PA offensive line. I'm going to tell you what, 77, 71, 64, 63, these kids can block.
Knighton again working out a shotgun, 1st and 10. And looks like they're going to let time expire here on the first quarter. We are going to go to a break here between the quarters. Leopards trail 26-0. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Hi folks, I'm Darrell Teeter and I support the Leopards all the way. You need to support the local talent and also the local businesses. And remember what Teeter says, the more we spend on our youth, the less we'll spend on presidents later. So let's keep the kids busy and keep them happy. Let's do our job and support and give the boys a great feeling and fill these bleachers full every night. So come to the ball game and come to Teeter's. We'll see you later.
This is Darcy with Modern Care Medical Sales and Rentals in Malvern. We are conveniently located in the Doctors Complex by the Hot Spring County Hospital. Come by and see our large inventory of power chairs, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, diabetic supplies, oxygen supplies, CPAP, braces, and supports. We are locally owned and operated with patient service and satisfaction as our #1 priority. Please come and see us or call us at 501-337-9503.
For 40 years, people have been coming to Western Sizzlin for one thing: our flame-kissed steaks. Slow cooked, flame-kissed from the top and seared from the bottom to lock in the flavor. Topped off with our famous gold dust seasoning. It's what makes the difference. Flame-kissed, the definition of great steaks.
Gotta get to Western Sizzlin'. Yeah.
Back at PA where the Bruins lead the Leopards 26-0 as we get the second quarter underway. The Bruins have the ball at their own 39-yard line. It is 1st and 10. And the Leopards done little so far, Ron, to slow this Bruin offense down.
You know, they're good. They're really, really, really good. But I'm going to tell you something. They're hitting on all cylinders tonight. Everything's working for the Bruins. I mean, everything.
Give in around, big gain across the 40, tackle made at the 45-yard line. On the carry for the Bruins was number 5,
Jack Snyder, and our number 7, who's all over the field, Justin James, comes over there for yet another tackle on him. Tackle him after looks like about a 6.5-yard gain, Mike.
Brings up second down for the Bruins. They don't huddle. They look strictly to the sideline for their offensive calls. Twins right, Twins left. We'll man the backfield alongside Knighton. Knighton takes a snap, give underneath, and tackle made at the 45-yard line. That's right at the line of scrimmage. Will bring up third down.
Yeah, they wanted to run Jack Snyder again through that same play, and unfortunately for them, number 52, the aforementioned Chris Bell was right there to stop it. We got Bell playing at a defensive right tackle now, and Trey Broughton's going both ways, and they're trying to give him a little bit of break here.
Knighton alone in the backfield now, takes a snap, looking to throw, looking to his right, escapes pressure up the middle, has the first down as he gets up to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that's a real thing, real dangerous thing that you see in Freddie Knight, and the thing that makes him so attractive as a quarterback. He's got great vision, and really an outstanding arm and outstanding legs, and I mean by that I mean an outstanding runner. Just joined us, a Leopard trail here. A little over 11 minutes left in the second quarter, 26-0.
Knighton working out a shotgun, Twins to either side. Play clock down inside 5 when Knighton takes a snap, looking towards the end zone. It is incomplete. 2 Leopards back there defending.
Quite honestly, the Leopards got by with one there. They got a bump on L.J. Wallace out there going between our safeties, and the ball was in the air, and then, quite honestly, Mike, the Leopards got by with one there.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. Again, Twins side to side. Knighton working out a shotgun. Knighton looks to his right, throws complete. Wow. 40, 35. Another first down for the Bruins. They'll spot this one at the 31-yard line.
Wow, I'm really impressed with Knighton. I'm just really impressed with this senior quarterback. He really throws a good ball. Now you talk about leading these receivers and hitting them right where they want it, right in the fingertips.
Trips left, Twins right. Knighton takes a snap, looks to his left, swing pass underneath, tackle made back inside, or outside rather, the 30-yard line. Negligible gain on the play.
Trent Block did a good job getting out there and snuffing that play out, and just another little quick out by Knighton to his wide out on his left side.
2nd 10 for the Bruins. Knighton has a back set up to his right as he works out a shotgun. Takes a snap, give up the middle. Gain down to the 26-yard line for Jack Snyder.
Block in on another stop on Snyder.
26-yard line.
Brings up what, Mike?
Third and 5.
Third and about 5.
Bruins have got to get inside the 26-yard line for first. Ball at the 31 right now as Knighton takes a snap, looking to throw. Over to the left side's got a man, touchdown Bruins.
Yeah, once again, I tell you what, Hunter Henry, the junior wide receiver out there, is getting absolutely wide open, and I just couldn't see what the route. Of course, it looked like not a go route, but just obviously a missed assignment by a Leopard out there on him to get him that wide open.
32-0 as Bruins get set for an extra point attempt. George Friedman, the kicker for PA. There may have been there's definitely movement along the line, depends whether or not the Leopards were drawn.
Prior to the snap, there's a penalty on the flag. Offside, defense.
They're going to call that against the Leopards. And so that will move the ball half the distance to the goal and set about a 1.5 yard shorter kick for Friedman.
Yeah, Friedman he pushed one, I believe, to the right. Maybe they wanted to give him a little practice here.
PA again set for the extra point. Kicks away, and it is good.
The extra point kick is good.
So that makes it 33-0.
Making the score, Bruins 33.
8:47 to go here in the first half of play. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
You believe this? My bank sends me this letter saying I don't have free checking anymore, and now I gotta pay $8 a month. Forget them. Malvern National Bank has free checking, and I switched. Why not? Free mobile and online banking, a free MasterCard debit card, free e-statements, write all the checks I want, free. No minimum balance. Get serious, I'm not paying some bank $8 a month for checking when I get the same thing at Malvern National for free. There's free checking at Malvern National Bank, and that's what I want.
I like working at Sykes because I get to help people. Helping people is a big part of what I'm about, what I like to do.
I like working at Sykes because it's a good learning environment and everybody is just wonderful. They work with you, everybody's nice, it's just a good place to work.
We'll see you at Sykes.
Back at Pulaski Academy. Bruins set for another onside kick. They're leading Malvern 33-0, 8:47 to go here in the first half. Longer kick this time is going to get away from the Malvern defender. He's going to have to field this one back in the end zone. They're actually going to call that. Ron, maybe I don't understand the high school. I guess once it gets to the end zone, it's an automatic.
It's an automatic. Yeah, that's one thing why. And I've always thought it took a little bit out of the ball game. I mean, to tell these kids, because the ball gets down inside the 5-yard line, most of the time we're going to let it go. But here the Leopards go 80 yards from a score that can bring some respectability and get some pride back going.
Warford alone in the backfield. Throw far side, pass complete. Looking for a room, and not much there. Gain, well, I guess no gain on the play. Ball at the 20-yard line.
To carry, Dupree.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for Malvern.
19-yard line, 2nd and 11.
They're actually going to give him a yard loss.
I'm going to say about half a yard, but nonetheless, we call it 2nd and 11. Fine. The Leopards are going to have to get up over the 30 for the first either way. Nearing the 8-minute mark to go here in the first half. Again, Leopards trail 33-0. Twins right, split left. Now we've got A timeout on the field. We'll take a break as well. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Leopards trail 33-0.
Hi folks, I'm Darrell Teeter and I support the Leopards all the way. You need to support the local talent and also the local businesses. And remember what Teeter says, the more we spend on our youth, the less we'll spend on prisons later. So let's keep the kids busy and keep them happy. Let's do our job and support and give the boys a great feeling and fill these bleachers full every night. So come to the ball game and come to Teeter's. We'll see you later.
Everybody wants to know, what is your favorite thing about Larry's Pizza in Malvern?
I don't know about you, but I like their fresh ingredients in their homemade pizzas.
Well, I like their all-you-can-eat buffets on Tuesday and Friday nights.
How many pepperonis are on one slice of pizza at Larry's?
About like 6 to 7.
Larry's Pizza in Malvern is open Tuesday through Sundays from 11 to 9 o'clock. Their buffets are on Tuesday and Friday nights at 5. We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Back at PA, Leopards trailing 33-0. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Leopards come out facing a 2nd and 10 from their, or excuse me, a 2nd and 11 from their own 19-yard line. Warford working out a shotgun, his two backs beside him. Fakes to give, now going to keep it, and he'll be dropped for a loss at about the 17-yard line.
Austin Warford keeps on the play.
PA had that play read very well, Ron, and Austin, although he lost yards on the play, made a good decision of not throwing that football. PA was all over the screen.
Yeah, they were all over the screen, and Leopards are just trying to find something that'll work against these PA Bruins, and so far they haven't had much success.
3rd down 12. Warford looking to throw. Far sideline looking for Bryston Barnes. Pass is picked off at midfield.
Ball was thrown up there a little bit. Wasn't a good, clean, tight spiral, and we talked about the ability of the safeties, number 2 and number 16 for the Bruins, and we just saw that Jeremy Bradley, a senior safety, went up number 2 and took a ball that he wanted more than anybody else, I guess.
Well, he had position.
He had position.
He played the ball well. You ever played defensive back, and Ron, I know you did. He went to the highest point and got the football and didn't give the receiver really any chance.
Really did a good job of screening the receiver off the ball, too. And that's what a good D-back does. I'm really impressed with this number 2 for the Bruins.
Trish Wright, Twins left. We've got a new quarterback for the Bruins. He can take snap, going to keep up the middle, and he'll get a yard at the most. And that is Cody Adcock.
Number 22, Cody Adcock. He's met by a host of Leopards.
7:02 to go here in the first half. Bruins really have had their way with the Leopards on both sides of the football all night long. Now Freddie Knighton comes back in. Trish right, Twins left. Bring a man in motion. That's Adcock. He's going to keep it off the near side, and he'll be run out of bounds up near the 40. They'll spot him.
He's driven out of bounds
at the 42-yard line.
Number 1 just got by at the hold, and he come over here to his coach, and his coach told him, I think, he said, you know, keep those hands in close to your chest, because he didn't string it out, but he really had a good hold on. Looked like Isaac Wright, I believe who it was.
Brings up 3rd and 3 for the Bruins. Knighton working again out of shotgun. Trish left, split right, rolls to his right. Now has the pressure from Devin Kirk, but he escapes it up at the 40-yard line, has the first down, is going to be run out of bounds, and that's probably going to be a late, no, they're not going to call a late hit, and quite honestly, Ron, that's the second foul I believe we got away with. Knight was out of bounds for a yard and a half.
Yeah. Knight did a good job out there, and I don't know whose equipment he left on the field, but did a good job out there missing an open field tackle.
1st and 10 from the Leopard 30-yard line. 6:24 to go now in the first half. Twins to either side. Knighton takes a snap, looks to his left, now gives. Adcock hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. Gain of a couple on the play to bring up 2nd and 8.
looks like here in the second quarter that the Bruins have decided they want to try to run the ball a little bit more than they have in the first 3 or 4 series they had.
Hancock set up to Knighton's right, rather. He'll get the carry off the left side, inside the 25, and drop at around the 23-yard line to bring up third and couple for the Bruins.
Along with number 7, Justin James.
Call it 3rd and 3.
After making his way to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 3.
Third down here for the Leopards. 5:22 left here in the first half, trailing this one 33-0.
Hancock again sets up to Knighton's right, twins to either side. Fakes to give to Hancock, throwing near side. And that's complete and has enough for the first down. On the reception was L.J. Wallace, and Wallace is brought down at the 6-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, we talked a little bit of time over the previous 7 ball games, what precise routes that the Leopards run. But I want to tell you something. This PA bucks, they can give you a clinic on routes and running routes, and it's something.
Clock rolling now, inside 5 minutes to go in the first half. Leopards trailing 33-0. Ron, I'm going to scoot over here by you because I can't see a thing.
My play-by-play guy can't get blocked by a pole.
Knighton takes a snap, looking to throw. Right side, swing pass, and that's L.J. Wallace, and Wallace is going to walk in for the score. Wallace goes in from 7 yards out with 4:39 to go here in the first half. Makes the game 39-0.
Yeah, quite honestly, the Leopards are just a tad bit shell-shocked. 35.
Second half.
Yeah, in the second half.
PA sets up for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick's away, and is good. Makes it 40-0. 4:39 to go here in the first half of play. We'll be back.
I like working at Sykes because I get to help people. Helping people is a big part of what I'm about, what I like to do.
I like working at Sykes because it's a good learning environment and everybody is just wonderful. They work with you, everybody's nice, it's just a good place to work.
We'll see you at Sykes.
For 40 years, people have been coming to Western Sizzling for one thing, our flame-kissed steaks. Slow cooked, flame-kissed from the top and seared from the bottom to lock in the flavor. Topped off with our famous gold dust seasoning. It's what makes the difference. Flame-kissed, the definition of great steaks.
Gotta get to Western Sizzling. Yeah.
Back at PA, where the Bruins lead the Leopards 40-0. They get set to kick off once again. See if they onside her to kick it deep this time. Like they are going to kick it at least fairly deep. Covered at the 36-yard line. The Leopards will take over there 1st and 10, trailing 40-0. And it has been a clinic put on by PA so far in this ball game. Ron, there's really no other way to look at it.
No, absolutely. It's PA is a well-oiled machine. I mean, I haven't seen a weakness in this. I haven't even seen a hint of a weakness in this ball club yet. And I understand why they're number 2 overall in the state now. I'd like to see them play Bentonville.
Full backfield for the Leopards. Warford working out a shotgun. One receiver to either side. Takes snap, gives to Dupree, looking for room along the left side. He'll get a couple on the play. Be spotted at about the 42-yard line. So I guess a gain let's see, gain of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, had Justin James in there, actually lined up behind the quarterback in a more of an I don't know what kind of formation you're going to call it. Anyway, using James as a blocking back.
Again, full backfield for Warford and the Leopards. Warford looking to throw, far side, swing pass complete. Gain up to about the 39-yard line, just shy of the 40. Leave the Leopards with 3rd down and about 6 for the first. They're going to spot him at the 39.
Nice physical run and hit with Tim Hardiman after that. Just bowled his head and bowled into a Bruin.
At the 39-yard line.
3rd down and 7 for Malvern. Warford working out a shotgun. Trips right, split left, takes a snap. Looking, swing pass, far side, up over the 40. And tackle made, or run out of bounds, rather. Is that Javante on? He was out there, to be honest, couldn't quite see across the field.
Yeah, Leopards pick up the first and 10 of the half, Mike. Tells you how good this PA defense is.
Ball just crossed the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Malvern. Ron said the first and 10 of the night. Warford again looking, throw, has pressure, throws over the middle, pass incomplete, big hit put on Desjourdawn as he tried to make the reception over the middle.
Yeah, we talk about, I was wondering earlier how good the safeties are, and that's Amari Wallace, big defensive back, senior, he's a big kid. He looks like in that 6'1", 6'2" range, probably somewhere 192 pounds, and him and number 2. These are two outstanding safeties.
2nd and 10 for Malvern. Warford gives Dupree up the middle. Dupree hit at midfield. He'll get about 3.5 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 6 for Malvern. 3rd and about 6.5. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Leopards trail 40-0. Twins to either side as Warford works out a shotgun, takes a snap. Now going to keep it. Runs up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, but he'll be stopped shy of the 48, or right at, rather, the 48 of the Bruins. And this is about as good as the Leopards have seen in terms of field position of the night. They're going to face 4th down and 4.
Yeah, the Leopards have had some success here moving the football. A big 4th down here, and 1st and 10 would do the Leopards well, and maybe we can get some points here before this half ends.
Twins to either side as Warford takes a snap, blocks the pressure. Warford going to keep it. Hit, dropped, or pushing his way towards the 1st down marker, but he's not going to get there. He'll get to the 48, and the Bruins will take over on downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Leopards trail 40-0 as the PA offense comes back to the field.
As we look at the PA offense go back after, it looks like they've got their starting line, and they're sending.
Still got starters out there. Knighton coming out.
Knighton and Snyder back in. Exactly 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Twins right, Twins left. For the Bruins, Knighton takes the snap. Give underneath, now pitch back. It's going to be fumbled and picked up by PA back to the 35. Leopards cover from there. Justin James on the tackle.
Yeah, that just shows you what kind of a ball game this is. I mean, the ball was right there to the Leopards. Took a funny bounce and bounced right up to where Freddie Knight could come back and pick it up.
2nd and 23.
Ball spotted back at the 35. It'll be 2nd and 23 for the Bruins. $1:26 to go here in the first half. Knighton working out a shotgun. His Trips right, Twins left. Knighton throws underneath. Pass is incomplete. And one of the few off-target passes by Knighton as he missed L.J. Wallace, who was wide open.
Yeah, he's running Wallace got really outstanding speed, come through on that slant, and like you say, Mike, he was behind the linebackers, and he was wide open in through there. Just threw the ball a little bit behind him, and we haven't seen that much of Knighton at all tonight, missing a throw like that.
4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for PA. Knighton again looking to throw over the middle, near sideline. He's got Wallace again at the 35. At the 25, Wallace cuts. And I'm assuming tackled somewhere.
Yeah, tackled at the 15-yard line by Justin James. And Knighton's got too much time back there. If you give a quarterback like Knighton that much time, he's absolutely going to pick you apart. Once again, the problem we have there is you've got a linebacker, Justin James, out there on a wideout, L.J. Wallace, and that's not really the matchup you want to have. But they're sending so many people out, we've got to get them covered.
Knighton working out a shotgun, takes a snap, gives Snyder. Snyder dropped along the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down. About 45 seconds to go in the half. We'll see if PA is going to take a timeout. They're not, as they hustle back to the line of scrimmage. 35 seconds to go in the half. Knighton takes a snap, looking to throw.
All day to throw the ball.
Near corner, the pass goes incomplete, stops the clock with 27 seconds to go in the half. And we'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Take when they turn around here and look tomorrow on Channel 3. Take a look at 61, 71, 70, 77, 53, 63. These kids are big. We didn't think that much. Of course, we can't tell by the size on the program here, but I'm telling you, these kids are 6'2", 6'3", in that 260, 70. These kids on that offensive line are huge, Mike.
What's interesting, though, you look up and down this sideline. Excuse me. We'll come back to that.
You look at them trying to stand up to Trey Broughton if you don't know how big they are.
Pass, complete, touchdown, PA.
Once again, we got a linebacker on the wideout, and that's just not a matchup you like.
What I was going to say, though, Ron, you look up and down this sideline, the rest of these guys are not that big.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, just judging from here.
Well, the thing about it is, I'm going to tell you what, you look at the size of the coaches, Adam, Mike. I think they're all so cotton picking big that they all look at because I'm looking at the size of some of these coaches, and these kids are eyeball to eyeball and taller than some of these coaches that come in. This is a big football team.
23 seconds to go. The extra point is away, and it is good, and that makes it 47-0. 23 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be back in a moment.
We are going to have a look in Dr. Deefer's office. Here is his friendly staff. Oh, look, it's the leopard.
I'm pulling for the Leopards. We're going to drill the opponents.
For all your dental needs, call Stephen Efer, DDS at 501-337-9559. No person or animal was harmed in the making of this commercial.
Go Leopards!
Everybody wants to know, what is your favorite thing about Larry's Pizza in Malvern?
I don't know about you, but I like their fresh ingredients in their homemade pizzas.
Well, I like their all-you-can-eat buffets on Tuesday and Friday nights.
How many pepperonis are on one slice of pizza at Larry's?
About like 6 to 7.
Larry's Pizza in Malvern is open Tuesday through Sundays from 11 to 9 o'clock. Their buffets are on Tuesday and Friday nights at 5. We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
And we return to PA, where the Leopards, quite honestly, getting throttled here in the first half. 47-0.
Not quite going anything at all like the Leopards had hoped for. We'll just have to see, hold our head up and play the second half better, Mike. That's the only thing we can hope for.
PA set to kick off. Leopards going to have just under 30 seconds trying to get on the board for the half. They get a nice long kick away, and it is fielded about the 13-yard line, up over the 25. On the return from Malvern was Ja'Kerry Dupree, and he'll be stopped at the 25. 16 seconds to go here in the half.
Really is a surprise. I figured we'd have some trouble with this ball club, but I didn't think we'd have this much with them. This is nothing. Like I say, if you just joined us, we're fixing to get here in halftime here in 16 seconds. So Leopards trail this one, 47-0. That's right, 47-0.
Three-man front for the Bruins as Dupree on the carry. Hit at the line of scrimmage, and he'll go nowhere. Actually going to lose a yard on the play, and that's probably going to be the last play of the half. As time runs out on the first half run, the Leopards trail 47-0. We'll be back
after these messages. Hi folks, I'm Darrell Teeter, and I support the Leopards all the way. You need to support the local talent and also the local businesses. And remember what Teeter says, the more we spend on our youth, the less we'll spend on presidents later. So let's keep the kids busy and keep them happy. Let's do our job and support and give the boys a great feeling and fill these bleachers full every night. So come to the ball game and come to Teeter's. We'll see you later.
Let me get this straight. My free checking is only free now if I use my debit card 28 times a month? I don't think so. Time to switch. Malvern National Bank has true free checking with mobile and online banking plus a free MasterCard debit card. I don't have to keep a minimum balance, no gimmicks. So I switched to Malvern National. Let's get serious. I'm not paying $7 a month for checking when I get it free at Malvern National. Malvern National Bank. Free checking, no gimmicks. That's what I want.
So the Bruins kicking team comes out. They have elected to kick long the last couple of kicks after onside kicking the last, 4 or 5. And Malvern return team comes out.
Yeah, so we really don't know what to expect because Lucy's going to kick it off. That'll give us their lineup. The way they're lining up is, my guess is they're going to go ahead and kick this one deep. But with these guys, you never know.
Bruins set to kick off here in the third quarter. Towards the sideline, goes out of bounds. I believe the Leopard touched the football, so I don't believe that will be a penalty. And the Leopards are going to get the ball running. They're about as bad a position as they can get down at their own 3-yard line.
Well, that's when you just, if you're going to let it go out of bounds, you've got to stay. You've got to, of course, illegal procedure. The ball went out of bounds, so they're going to say that the Leopards did not touch it, and Leopards going to get it on the 35.
Leopards settle up back inside their own 30, get set to get the second half underway. Again, if you're just joining us, Leopards trail 47-0 after an offensive clinic by Pulaski, and for that matter, defensive clinic.
Yeah, just, boy, hitting on all cylinders.
Twins right, split left for the Leopards. They get set. Warford hands off to Dupree. He's tackled up over the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play.
Looks like they're going to give him closer to 4 on that, Mikey.
Yeah, they're going to spot him at 49.
Maybe that's to make up for a short spot in that first half, you reckon?
We're going to take more than a short spot or an extra spot at this point.
Or a 5th down or anything. You know?
There you go. Again, the give to Dupree, good running room, but great tackle made at about the 43-yard line. It's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first.
They do an awful good job, outstanding job, and their linebackers and they're doing just absolutely breaking down and tackling. The Bruins have got looks like they're definitely their second unit on defense out here.
Third down and a couple for the Leopards as they come to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Warford working out a shotgun, takes a snap, gives Dupree right side. He breaks 1 tackle, and is going to be dropped at about the 45. He'll be a little shy of the first, about a half yard. Right now, the offense remains on the field. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, you kind of have to figure that Leopards need to go ahead and
they are going to go for it.
You know, get some 1st and 10s here.
4th down, less than a yard from the 44-yard line. Give up the middle. That's going to be enough for the first. As Dupree rather gets up to about the 48-yard line.
We were talking about the size of the kids, and these kids playing in the second half on this defensive line for the Bruins is, I mean, remarkably smaller than the front four.
Big drop-off.
Big drop-off in the size. But these other kids are seniors. This is a senior-laden team.
Throwing near sideline, has a man caught at the 25-yard line. Marcel Bedford with the reception, has the Leopards in scoring position. Ball at the 21.
Well, the Leopards have come out here and the Prees ran hard. The lines worked hard, and trying to get some things going on on offense here, and get some points on this thing and close this gap down some.
Leopards come to the line of scrimmage. One wide receiver to either side. 2 tight ends in the ball game. Give this to Dupree. Dupree spins out of a tackle. Now trying to get to the outside. He'll be dropped for a loss back at the 26.
I tell you what, this second unit, they're not as big, but boy, I tell you, they're fast. They're really quick. That's a situation there where Jakari you need to go ahead and take your loss and come back at him.
You don't want to. I mean, he tried to make something out of nothing, but this team has got just exceptional speed. Loss of the play, I said the 26. They'll put him at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 16. Leopards need to get inside the 11 for a first. Warford drops straight back. Looks to the right, now going to run it at the 20-yard line. Inside the 15 and tackled at the 14-yard line.
And once again, you look at this, and Austin looks like he's got all kind of room to run and whatever, and all of a sudden, 29, 22, anyway. Looks like 28 shows up, and 80 shows up. Just really, really fast kids.
Call it 3rd down and a long 3 for the Leopards. Ball at the 14-yard line. Dupree and Block in the backfield alongside Warford. Give to Dupree up the middle, and Dupree works his way up to, let's see, they're going to put him about the 10-yard line, or just shy of the 10.
About 4th and a half a yard again.
We are in a mercy rule situation, whereas the clock is going to continue to run.
4th and 1, Leopard.
4th and 1. The Leopards need to go ahead and get a 1st and 10, get something good to start off this drive here in this second half of this ball game.
Warford working out a shotgun as Dupree and Hardiman set up to either side. To give to Hardiman, left side. Hardiman's going to get the first down as he powers his way inside the 10-yard line down to about the 8.
Nice run, but Tim Hardiman, as this kid has grown, Mike, he's getting physical, good physical, hard runner, and tell you what, get Tim in that weight room another year and get some more weight on him, and he's just going to get bigger, stronger, and better.
Leopards come to the line of scrimmage. Bring a man in motion. That's Bedford. Snap gets away from Warford. He's going to be dropped in the backfield back near the 14-yard line.
Little lack of concentration there and get a little anxious.
Warford is brought down the backfield by number 50, Hunter Harris.
Hunter Harris on the tackle for the Bruins.
And number 28, Carson Wheat.
6:07 to go here in the third quarter. Leopards trail 47-0. Dupree sets up behind Warford. They're working out a shotgun, brings Bedford in motion. It's an option play. Warford keeps it, and he'll get to the 15. which was about the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and goal from there.
Yeah. Leopard is still not keeping this Bruin line off of the out of the backfield. With they're just.
3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Warford working out a shotgun, drops straight back, has some pressure, rolls out of it. Now he's going to keep it inside the 10, down to the 5, and he'll be tackled there. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Yeah, looked like he had some room to go, but you just can't you can't underestimate the speed of these. Looks like the Leopards are going to come out, send Jose Torres out, get some points on the board, and get something good, get something out of it, get some points out of this.
How about Jesus Torres?
Well, I'm sorry.
You called him Jose.
I'm sorry. Well, Jesus Torres, my apologies. He's in the Hall of Fame, though.
He's in now. Torres gets the kick away, and it is good. So 47-3 now, the score in the ball game. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
For 40 years, people have been coming to Western Sizzling for one thing: our flame-kissed steaks. Slow cooked, flame-kissed from the top and seared from the bottom to lock in the flavor. Topped off with our famous gold dust seasoning. It's what makes the difference. Flame-kissed, the definition of great steaks.
Gotta get to Western Sizzling. Yeah.
This is Darcy with Modern Care Medical Sales and Rentals in Malvern. We are conveniently located in the Doctor's Complex by the Hot Spring County Hospital. Come by and see our large inventory of power chairs, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, diabetic supplies, oxygen supplies, CPAP, braces, and supports. We are locally owned and operated with patient service and satisfaction as our #1 priority. Please come and see us or call us at 501-337-9503.
Back at Pulaski Academy, where the Leopards trail 47-3. Jesus Torres connecting on the field goals. The Leopards get set to kick to PA.
We can have a little background music here. We can have a little background bumper music here.
Good kick from Torres. Going to be fielded at the 40-yard line. Up across the 15. Tackle made. Up at the 23-yard line. On the return was Daniel Vogel.
Justin James and Quanti Walker there to stop him right there at about right at the 23-yard line, 23-yard line.
First and 10. The 23 is where Pulaski Academy is going to take over. It'll be interesting. We may have some new players out here, Ron.
Yeah,
it's like number 18. Colin Castleberry is the quarterback.
He's sophomore, going to get him some work.
Castleberry fakes to give, throws near side, complete, the 30-yard line rather. On the catch was number 10, Jalen Seals. Seals, a junior for the Bruins. Going to be about 3 yards shy of the first. Inside, or right at rather, 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Leopards trailed 47-3. Twins either side for Castleberry. Castleberry takes a snap, give underneath. Leopard defense all over that play. Loss on the play. Back to the 27-yard line.
You know, it'll be interesting now with their twos in here. If we do hold them on fourth down, if they'll go, I guess they don't have a. I'm guessing they do not have a punter. Is that what you're guessing? Or we even work on a punting game?
Hey, your guess is as good as mine. we had an opportunity to see that. We got a triple stack formation far side.
That's where they'll throw it out there with two in front of him, just like they did last time. And same play.
First down for the Bruins up over the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the Leopards have something, like I said earlier on that play in the first half. Somebody's going to have to go out there and bust that wedge up and.
Bruins come to the line of scrimmage.
Just outside the
Gain was up to the 42-yard line of PA.
1st and 10, Bruins.
Trips right, split left. Castleberry takes a snap, give underneath. Good run, busting a couple of tackles for PA is Hunter Freeman, and Freeman is going to get into Leopard territory. Put him at about the 48-yard line. Actually, they'll spot him at the 47.
Their twos are awful good, Mike.
He's stopped by Trent Block. 1st and 10, Bruins.
Gives the Bruins a 1st and 10 as they get the call from the line of scrimmage. Twins to either side now for Castleberry and the Bruins. Take the give. Castleberry throws. Pass completed to 39. Gain to the 40-yard line. Pick up a 7 on the play.
Clock running here, last minute of the 3rd quarter. The Leopards trail this one 47-3 if you just tuned in. And the first half was an absolutely well-oiled machine by PA with their first unit in there.
2nd and 3, Bruins.
2 men in the backfield alongside Castleberry. He's going to block. Snap was to the running back, and he'll be run out of bounds at around the 36-yard line.
Snap goes to number 29, Hunter Freeman.
Hunter Freeman on the carry.
He's driven out of bounds by...
Right at 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, and what
at the Leopard 36-yard line
is a fast-moving 3rd quarter due to the mercy rule. PA is going to run one more before the end of the quarter. Castleberry working out a shotgun. Takes a snap. Give. Underneath. And Leopard's there to make the stop.
Looked like their number 34, that was Jarius Porter, a junior running back. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll start the 4th quarter after these words from our sponsors.
Everybody wants to know, what is your favorite thing about Larry's Pizza in Malvern?
I don't know about you, but I like their fresh ingredients in their homemade pizzas.
Well, I like their all-you-can-eat buffets on Tuesday and Friday nights.
How many pepperonis are on one slice of pizza at Larry's?
About like 6 to 7.
Larry's Pizza in Malvern is open Tuesday through Sundays from 11 to 9 o'clock. Their buffets are on Tuesday and Friday nights at 5. We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Banking with FB&T is always a touchdown.
Once again, a return to Pulaski Academy. Leopards trailing 47-3. Pulaski Academy has the football at the Malvern 37-yard line. 2nd and 11, loss of a yard of the last play of the 3rd quarter. Bruins come to the line of scrimmage. Castleberry working out a shotgun. There's 2 receivers to either side and 2 linemen move, and that's going to back the Bruins up 5 yards.
Yeah, the Leopards are showing blitz with the two of the 3 high linebackers, and the Bruins looked up, saw them coming, and kind of looked like they got one to get anxious to get set before here they come.
Make it 2nd and 16 for the Bruins. Ball moved back now to about the 42-yard line. Castleberry rolls to his left after taking the snap, throw underneath, pass complete to about the 33, fumble out of bounds.
Pass is complete number 8, Daniel Vogel.
They're going to spot it at the 30-yard line, pick up a 12 on the play.
Wow.
He's driven out of bounds by number 28, Josh Williams. The ball is spotted at the Leopard 30-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see in the years coming how well PA does against the larger classifications. My guess is they're going to more than hold their own.
They will more than hold their own, yeah.
Swing pass,
they can keep getting the kind of kids they've got now. Well, you're going to have to grab, I was going to say, you're going to have to grab
Gang tackle out there by the Leopards at the 30-yard line. So no gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th down for PA.
You know, this is Mike. This is a senior-laden PA team. Knighton's a senior. Number 9, Kendall Bruce is a senior. Hunter Henry, the one that's, I believe he's already committed to Arkansas. They're hard on him as a junior. But there's a lot of seniors playing on this ball game. 70, the big linemen. 2 of the big linemen are seniors. 3 of the big linemen. 71, 77. Norwood's at 71's a junior, but there are a lot of seniors on this team.
4th down for the Bruins. Trips right, Twins left. It's like the line may have moved again as Leopards were showing blitz. Or rather, you just got Don Baker up here with us. Tells us it's probably a delay of game. And it was, so that'll move the Bruins back 5 yards.
I don't think the Bruin coaching staff's going to be real happy with a delay of game, the way they get their plays in and out, unless it was the coach's fault getting the kids lined up and going in. But the offensive coordinator down here is sending all the plays in right here under us.
Stack formation again to the near side. Rolling out is Castleberry, looking for room. He's going to be hit and dropped. The Leopards are going to take over on downs at about the 43-yard line.
Well, that time Justin James came flying in. He gave up his coverage when Castleberry started out to his left, and Justin come flying in from his linebacker spot, and he was going to hit him come hook or crook, and Castleberry just couldn't get the ball off, and Leopards take over. 9 minutes left in this ball game, and trailing 47-3.
Leopards offense comes out. Good field position at the 43-yard line. Twins right, split left for the Leopards. Throw far side is broken up.
Whoa.
Failed to mention Holman in at quarterback for the Leopards.
Now Dalton got by with one there. 47 hold on to that ball, and that could have been a pick 6. But Holman does put a lot of heat on the ball when he throws it out there. So probably got out there a lot quicker than the defender thought.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for Malvern. Twins to either side for the Leopards. Holman gives Hardiman up the middle. Hardiman stays on his feet across the 50, the 45, and wrestled down just shy of the 40-yard line.
Nice run by Tim Hardiman.
Put him at the 41, gives the Leopards a 1st and 10. 8:05 to go in the ball game. 47-3, Leopards trail to Pulaski Academy.
1st and 10, Leopards.
Twins left, one man splits to the right. Hardiman set up to Holman's left. Fake the give, swing pass, far side, complete to Bedford. Bedford at the 35, the 30, and it'll be wrestled out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It'll be another 1st down for Malvern.
Nice play, nice swing pass out there from Holman to Bedford. Holman led him. Bedford didn't have to break stride. He hit him right there, and then right there in the hands where he had a chance to make a nice move and a nice run to get to the outside. Nice pass, but by Holman.
The ball is spotted at the 28-yard line.
Leopards trying to find the end zone for the first time tonight. Twins to either side. As Holman works out a shotgun, gives to Hardiman up the middle. Hardiman up over the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
Leopards getting some new looks on offense out there. I know see Kaylin Burks is out there, number 4. Of course, Holman's in there, and Hardiman, and also working Bryson Barnes is playing a lot of offense out there.
Twins right, split left. 2 backs in the backfield alongside Holman. He'll take the snap and give to Dupree. Left side at the 30. and wrestled down to 25. It'll be another first down for Malvern.
Yeah, when you I don't know, call it level the playing field or whatever, when you get that first 22 or 18 or 22, whatever it is, PA, you got a ball club that you can compete with in our classification. But boy, you have to take those first 18 or 20 out of the equation, don't you, Mike?
Holman working out a shotgun, looking to throw near side towards the end zone, tipped and incomplete. Good effort on the far side by Bryston Barnes. Can't come up with it. He was hit right as the ball got there.
Once again, really outstanding timing by the PA quarter defensive, the defensive back, the corners and the safeties. They really do a good job of their timing, getting to the ball.
Second down 10 for the Leopards. Two backs in the backfield along with Holman. He'll give to Dupree, looking for room along the left side. Dives up towards the 10. I believe they'll spot him just shy of that and leave him with a third down and a long 5. Leopards can get a first down at about the 5-yard line. 5:12 to go here in this ball game. As Holman brings the Leopards back to the line of scrimmage. Again, twins right, split left now. And going to give to Hardiman. Hardiman,
first and 10.
Gets down to the 5. He should have the first there.
I'm looking. I don't have a post in front of me. I got two windows I'm looking through down on this end. But again, the facilities here are really nice. We didn't even mention it. You'll notice if we're watching the playback tomorrow on Channel 13 at 4 o'clock, it is an artificial turf and a nice one at that.
First and goal for the Leopards. Ball just inside the 5 as Holman brings the team to the line of scrimmage. Give to Hardiman again. Hardiman up the middle. He'll get maybe a yard on the play.
Looks like Hardiman ran into almost a solid wall of blue and gold when he got in through there.
He stopped at the 4-yard line.
We'll spot him at the 4 to bring up second and goal. As we rapidly approach the end of this ball game, we're nearing 4 minutes to go.
There you go.
This time Dupree, left side, touchdown Malvern. Leopards get on the board with 3:59 to go in the ball game, or get a touchdown rather with 3:59 to go. Makes the score 47-9. Jesus Torres comes on to kick the extra point for the Leopards.
This beats do something to put a little better taste in the mouth of the Leopards. It's going to be a tough ride home, and
the kick is up and no good.
Oh my.
And that will leave the score at 47-9. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in a moment.
You believe this? My bank sends me this letter saying I don't have free checking anymore, and now I gotta pay $8 a month. Forget them. Malvern National Bank has free checking, and I switched. Why not? Free mobile and online banking, a free MasterCard debit card, free e-statements, write all the checks I want, free. No minimum balance. Get serious, I'm not paying some bank $8 a month for checking when I get the same thing at Malvern National for free. There's free checking at Malvern National Bank, and that's what I want.
I like working at Sykes because I get to help people. Helping people is a big part of what I'm about, what I like to do.
I like working at Sykes because it's a good learning environment and everybody is just wonderful. They work with you, everybody's nice, it's just a good place to work.
We'll see you at Sykes.
Hi folks, I'm Darryl Teeter and I support the Leopards all the way. You need to support the local talent and also the local businesses. And remember what Teeter says, the more we spend on our youth, the less we'll spend on presidents later. So let's keep the kids busy and keep them happy. Let's do our job and support and give the boys a great feeling and fill these bleachers full every night. So come to the ball game and come to Teeter's. We'll see you later.
Are plumbing problems too big for you to handle? Call Pure Flow Plumbing for all types of plumbing needs. Call us at 501-467-0095. We're open from 8 to 4:30, and we are available 24 hours for emergencies. Pure Flow Plumbing says, go Leopards!
Back at Pulaski Academy where the Leopards trail 47-9, just under 4 minutes to go in the football game. Leopards set to kick off after a 4-yard touchdown run by Jakiri Dupree.
Looks like they're expecting they got a bunch of their first teamers out there, the good hands people.
Leopards kick it deep. Can be fielded at the 8-yard line. A little mix-up on the return, and this could go ugly.
No, Dupree got him at the...
Mix-up on the return. Leopards able to pin PA deep on the return. They're going to spot this around the 3, maybe the 4-yard line.
Yeah, Dupree was all back there, and Coach Fogelman talked about how well he played on the special teams last week. He was back there.
I think he likes putting a hit on people as opposed to getting it.
It's kind of it was like my turn to lay a lick on somebody. There was like Mike said, there was between the exchange on whether they're going to run the reverse or not, the reverse. The two players actually ran into each other, and consequently, there's Jakiri Dupree for the splatter.
Bruins come out. Again, just under 4 minutes, or about 3.5 minutes now to go here in the second half. Fake to give, throw, underneath, complete, and that may be a safety. We'll wait on the... No, they're going to say he got just out of the end zone. So loss of a couple on the play to bring up second down.
Precariously close to a safety on that one. The Leopard defense was all over that one.
1-yard line, second to about 12.
Bruins come back to line of scrimmage. Under 3 minutes to go in this football game.
That rustling sound you hear in the background, I'll cover that in a minute.
Castleberry rolls to his left, throw underneath, complete. Around the 8-yard line.
That rustling you hear in the background is me picking up my stuff because I'm closing the book on this one, Mikey.
Unfortunately, Ron,
and not in the good sense.
At the 8-yard line, 3rd and 5, Bruins.
3rd and 5 for the Bruins.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
Ball at the 8. Castleberry working out a shotgun, rolls to his right, throws, pass complete, up around the 15. Flag comes out on the play. Would have been well shy of the first. Well, no, we've been very close to the first down.
And I believe the Leopards are going to be called on a defensive hold or a... I'll tell you what, Mike, this has been a really, really penalty-free ball game.
For the most part, it has. I haven't seen a lot of penalties. Not to say there weren't any penalties, and I'm not going to judge the way the game was called. I think there could have been a lot more penalties called on either side of the football. Nonetheless, I'd rather see it officiated this way as opposed to the way we've seen it before.
PA was called for an illegal man downfield. As we wait to wrap this one up, 1:56 left here, and
wait for the official to spot the football.
That will be a penalty and loss of down on Neil, I'm assuming.
Ball back down to about the 4-yard line now as Castleberry works out a shotgun, drops straight back, looking to throw under some pressure, gets the pass away. It's incomplete.
Castleberry had a lot of pressure on him, just threw the ball behind his receiver out there and couldn't quite get another flag on the play. We're going to get
Again, if you missed the first part of this football game, the PA on both sides of football just looked incredible.
They're definitely the class of 4A, probably the class of 5A, were they to move up and that be up there now, and could compete in 6 and 7A.
Stack formation to the near sides. 4th down and 10 for the Bruins. Quarterback rolling to his left. Throw underneath. Pass is
no good.
No good. So the Leopards are going to take over on downs at the 3-yard line of Pulaski Academy with the $1:10 to go in this ball game.
Yeah, Leopards have a chance here to go ahead and get a couple plays in and maybe put 7 more points on the ball club. They, on the ball team.
Under a minute to go as Malvern offense comes out. Holman again in at quarterback for Malvern.
Leopard.
1 receiver to either side. 2 backs in the backfield. And there we go. It looked like we were a man short out there. Now we get our left tackle out. Give up the middle to Hardiman. Hardiman will go in from 3 yards out for the touchdown. That makes it 47-15. 32-point lead for the Bruins.
Carson carries on the play. Touchdown, Leopards.
30 seconds to go in the ball game as Jesus Torres comes on to kick the extra point.
And in no disrespect to the Leopards, quite honestly, the Bruins have dialed it back here in the second half with their second team and maybe playing some alternates. So, but the Leopards have had some success moving against them. And quite honestly, you got to take a positive in a ball game like this, Mike. You got to take any positive anywhere you can find it.
The Leopards, like you said, Ron, found some offense here in the second half. Unfortunately, a little bit too little, too late for the Leopards. 30 seconds to go in this football game as Malvern gets set to kick off. Trailing 47-16.
You know what? Sorry about that. Talking to Baker in the background here.
Kick is away and will be fielded at the 5-yard line. This time no fake on the reverse, but a big return for PA up at the 29-yard line.
Really a nice open field.
Marcel Bedford made the tackle.
That's going to do it for this ball game. The Leopards lose this one 47-16 and have Nashville at home next week.
Once again, as Ron said, that is going to be the end of the ball game. Folks, we'd love to see you at the ball game there at Clark Stadium. If you can't make it, be sure and listen on Sunlink Cable Channel 13. We'd like to thank those folks. We'd like to thank the Laverne, Steve and Mary Laverne, for their work in bringing you this broadcast. Once again, your final score, 47-16 for Ron McNamara. I'm Mike Chance. Thanks for listening and have a great evening.